Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Whoops, the tower just fell. This is going to be the reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. This is your March 2020 mid-month reading. Just felt like we all could use a little check-in in the middle of this month. Seeing the Sun card as well as the High Priestess, okay? Lots of focus for the whole collective here about tuning in and paying attention to your intuition. It's like the universe is giving us lots of signs and messages that we need to be paying attention to globally, collectively, as well as individually. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are messages for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign? That rest and rejuvenation card is coming up for a lot of people. Obviously, so many of us are either being forced to or voluntarily taking some time to, self-isolate or social distance, whatever it is you want to call it. Third eye chakra coming up there. Lots of chakra energy coming in as well, which I'm going to be my latest newsletter and blog post coming up this week will be about the chakras. So if that's something that interests you, do subscribe. The link is either down below or in the link in my bio. But back to rest and rejuvenation. Obviously, some of us are, again, either voluntarily or involuntarily spending more time alone. Great time to, start or pick up or improve upon, your meditation and journaling habits to really connect with your internal source and your intuition, okay? I'm seeing a lot of fire energy for you, Aries, which is fitting because obviously that's your element. But yeah, I'm seeing lots of Leo energy as well as Aries energy, okay? So, whoa, cards are flying out here. Duplicates of the number 3, okay? Recognition and reward and fertility coming up. Wow. Okay. No, it's too many. I'm sorry. I'm going to give the cards one more shuffle and then we're going to get 4 more cards. What are the messages for my Aries? Okay, some of you are dealing with fear, okay, which I just filmed. You came up a lot in the Capricorn reading that I just filmed, and they definitely got a message about not being afraid, okay? So that might be a reading that you want to check out as well, Aries. Patience, having patience with yourself. Okay, I think that's the Temperance card, but we'll see. This fertility card is the Empress. Patience and planning coming up here. There is lots of like physical and tangible changes coming up for a large part of the collective. So we're talking too many. We're talking moves. We're talking, changing jobs, relocating towns, cities, countries, across the country. Okay, lots of physical changes I feel like are taking place. Okay, give me one more card for Aries. One more card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, rejoice in celebration. Number 3 again. You have 3 threes. Okay, I see the Tower card. All right, but it feels good. Who got this yesterday? I think Sagittarius, and you have love begins here at the bottom of the deck. So definitely with this fertility card could be speaking to a new child, okay, coming in, either yours or someone close to you, okay? With the recognition and reward, I feel like this is really coming in quickly for y'all in springtime. Again, I mentioned this came up in the Capricorn reading as well. So you may have Capricorn in your chart or be dealing with a Capricorn. Feels very visible and public facing. Okay, I'm getting like star energy, Aquarian energy off of this card. But yeah, being on a stage or being on some sort of, visible platform, whether that's in person or online. Okay, and again, to whatever degree, could be like local celebrity, could be, up into more global type recognition is what I'm getting off of that. With the fertility card here, again, could be definitely speaking to a literal birth, okay? Either you or someone very close to you coming up soon, okay? Perhaps as soon as this month or in the next few months is the energy that I'm feeling, or perhaps you're finding out about this, okay? If this is not a literal birth, this can also speak to metaphorical or figurative birth, okay? Birthing or creating something new, like launching a new business, or, you know, creating a painting or writing a book, whatever, something like that. There's also a focus here on the heart chakra with the color green, which again, chakras have been coming up for a lot of the signs. The heart chakra in particular, I can't remember which sign it was, but again, it was one of the ones that I filmed yesterday. Trapped in fear, the number 8. To me, this feels like there's a warning here. I guess to me, I'm getting like 8 of Swords imagery off of this. Okay, so whether maybe this is related to someone or something from your past, but there feels like there's this potential for getting stuck in a cycle that you've already experienced, a cycle that sort of keeps you stuck and trapped in fear. You know, so maybe this for each person, right, this individual situation is going to be different. Or if this is applying to the more global collective level, obviously there is a lot of, you know, fear mongering going on right now. You know, with the media and in terms of politics, whatever, perhaps, you know, your personal friendship, family groups are dealing with this with various degrees and levels of success or sanity, right? So this is, again, to me, feels very much like a warning to not get stuck or trapped in a place of fear, because that's going to hold you back from creating and birthing whatever this newness is, as well as this recognition and reward that's come on its way in. Okay, so the next card you have is the number 14, Patience, which breaks down to a number 5 there, which speaks to change, okay, needing to be patient through the change. And yeah, this is the Temperance card. It's Sagittarian energy, okay, which again, I feel like you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in your chart. I'm going to read from this card. This card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You are an ethereal being in a physical body enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you are both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? The Patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. All benefit. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and humankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones you have a hand in creating. And again, this is the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy here. Okay, so Patience is coming up twice for y'all here, right? You notice that this is actually, if you double the number 7, you have 14 again, which again breaks down to a 5. So your prominent numbers here are 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8, okay? With the Patience and Planning card, again, this is saying with regard to especially any moves that you're making, okay, whether it's relocating homes physically, planning to change jobs, start or create something new here, okay, perhaps planning around a baby, have patience and plan, okay, whatever that looks like for you. It reminds me very much of High Priestess energy, right? The High Priestess listens to her intuition and always creates a plan. That's part, so she always has a book or a scroll, okay, when you see the High Priestess card, usually anyway. So that's coming up heavily for y'all. And then Rejoice in Celebration. Notice how that's falling under Trapped in Fear, okay? So whatever it is that you're fearful or afraid of, there is no need to be. I know that's easier said than done. And there actually is going to be, if not already, cause for celebration, okay? You also, this may be pertaining to a specific event that may be coming up, perhaps some sort of get together or gathering with family or friends is often what I get off of this card. Allow that to really buoy and support your spirits, and don't get, again, trapped or lost in any, this feels very like past cycles of fear, okay? So again, whether this is a specific situation with someone or something here with the fear, or whether this is, you know, some of us, it's like our past life karma is the sort of quote unquote fear that we're needing to deal with, okay? Residual effects from past lives, is that something that you subscribe to that we've carried forth into this life that we need to sort of purge and process and let go of ultimately. All right, so let's get your oracle guidance. I've been using Talking to Heaven Mediumship for the oracle cards for these readings. These can be messages from your higher self, messages from other souls that you're connected with on the earth plane, but may not be in communication with, or not in physical, and not in close proximity to, okay? Physical proximity to would work, I guess. Or these can be messages from deceased or departed loved ones, okay? Most of the readings have been the latter. Let's see what comes up for you, Aries. I just saw that card. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't get stuck or lost or trapped in fear. What are the messages for Aries? Sun, moon, rising, and oh, interesting. Okay, we are so connected, okay? Yes. That honestly is true of all of us, but I do feel like there's a specific guide coming out for you. Now, one of the other signs got this. I believe this Taurus. You have nothing to feel guilty about. And I love this card. It's like Stairway to Heaven. It looks very similar to the imagery on the back of the card, the front of the card. So let me see if I have time to perhaps read both, okay? This person's also telling you that they no longer have any pain, okay? In case that was a worry that you had about. I do feel like this is someone who has passed, okay, or is passing soon, okay? We are so connected. I've been able to review my life here in heaven, and I've seen how perfectly everything we do is so woven together. There are no accidents or wrong turns. Everything makes sense now. I wanted to give you the exciting news that in my life review, I saw that you and I have a strong soul connection through many lifetimes. We've been each other's teachers, sometimes in unpleasant ways, several times. In this lifetime, we were magnetically drawn together because we had mutual work to do for ourselves, personally, and for others. And now that I'm here, our connection remains strong, just like when I was in my living body. Our thoughts are in sync with one another. We often think of each other simultaneously. So think of me and know that I'm doing the same, always with love. Okay, and you have nothing to feel guilty about. Again, that came up for Taurus. It says, sweetheart, I see you torturing yourself with what if questions concerning my life, health, and passing. You wonder whether you could have intervened so that I'd still be in my physical body. I'm standing next to you right now to soothe away these thoughts. It's so important for you to understand that you did nothing wrong, that my physical passing was divinely timed, and that you couldn't have changed anything. Please don't burden yourself with guilt any longer. Guilt is a complete waste of your earthly time, which is meant to be used in service of love. Guilt doesn't undo anything. I have forgiven myself for everything that I think I did or didn't do, but in the end, I learned that everything's already forgiven, and I pray that you also forgive yourself because you are so loved and understood. Really beautiful reading there, beautiful messages coming out at the end from whomever it is that you are connecting to here. So Aries, as always, thank you so much for watching this video. If the reading resonated, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website. The link is down below if you're on YouTube, or in my bio if you're watching this on Instagram. And in either case, as well as subscribe to the newsletter, right, if you're interested in the chakra post that will be coming out in just the next few days. Other than that, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.